Tevin Jackson, hereinafter referred to as the assigner, who assigns the rights of the property to CBT Properties, property address, legal description, purchase price, deposit amount, closing date, title company, acceptance. So assignee accepts all the rights, obligations, and responsibilities of purchase contract executed by the assigner and seller of said property. Says title is working the documents up. Closing docs have not been sent yet. Irina personal email. Let me send an update real quick. Oh shit, we just got the closing docs. Hello, I, the buyer, will be e-signing remotely since I'm buying these properties cash. Just wanted to know I won't be in Michigan tomorrow. Thanks. Yes, I sent them originally, but I will send them again now. One moment. It's a copy of PX for both. Hang on. I gotta send copies of the purchase agreements for both properties. Okay. Let me send these out real quick. Let me send these out real quick because this isn't making sense. Who sent this email? April. All right, hang on. Let me call April. Too much money on the line. And it's just, when you deal with title companies, big title companies, not everyone is,
Monday through Friday, 9 a.m.
not everyone is in communication with each other at these big title companies.
Prompts have recently changed. Do you have a deal in process or a post-closing matter? Please listen to the following prompts. To reach Team 1, including Angela and Jessica, please press 1.
Then I can put sign now right here. That's the thing about this title company. They never answer the phone. I'm gonna call the owner real quick. Call the owner. Give me a sec.
Hey, Kevin, I'm on a conference call right now. Can I call you back?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. Yep, no problem, sweetie. I'll call you back, okay? Give me about 20 minutes.
Sounds perfect. Thanks.
Thank you.
See, the owner's gonna take my call. That's the thing. Even though she's on a conference call, that's the owner. So when you do a lot of deals with title companies, they move mountains for you. So this email that her team says, basically it says, "Hi Tevin, I just received the below response. Our file was set up differently. Can you please send us a copy of the PAs for both files?" PAs meaning purchase agreements. This is not an individual sale, April. This is a joint contract that I have with the seller. They need to split it up on their end. I mean, if needed, I can go and get separate purchase agreements with the seller. I mean, this is like family to me. I can sign for them if I really need to. But Irina, the owner, once I tell her, hey, Irina, can you talk to April? She's asking for individual purchase agreements, and I sent y'all the joint purchase agreement, and y'all can split it. Is that cool? Irina will probably say, yeah, that's totally fine. Let me talk to April. So, yeah. So you always got to be ready in this business to think fast on your feet. You know, don't overreact. I've had deals in the 11th hour go sour, only for an hour later we get everyone back on board. Like, things happen. You just got to be ready for it in this game. The deal is never closed until the money's in your bank account. Trust me. So I'm gonna go ahead and click sign now. Finish. Now it's gonna go over to Tanisha. So now that's $7,500 pending. It's not solidified until both parties sign, but you can check that task off your list for the day. You're done. Buyer has what they need, seller has what they need. Go to the next deal at this point. This deal is wrapped up. It's done. Okay. Go over here to leads now. So now we're going to pivot. Now that we got those done, now we're going to sell some properties. So a few things. We do have some new people on here. So if I'm going over something that you already know, it's because we have new people on here that have never used ReSimply before. So a few things I want to point out here. When you're in the system, and Munu, I'm gonna give you all the access you need. You might not have it yet, but I'm gonna make sure you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question,
Yeah.
Ted. Yeah, I was about because I got it open, but yeah, okay, the access. But so with the contracts, do we individually need to get a DocuSign?
No,
Monthly. Okay.
DocuSign. No, DocuSign I can share. It's fine.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So, but when it comes to like the first contracts, we can do it with you. I guess the first couple, or we'll send it to you first. Make sure everything good, and then
Come to me anyways.
okay. All right, bet. All right, bet.
Like Joshua did one, came to me. It was perfect. I
Okay,
signed.
bet. Yeah, it's rather simple. It's rather simple for sure. Okay, bet.
So a few things that I love about ReSimply is how fluid it is. So we did recently clean up all the data. I mean, we had like 10,000, 11,000. I cleaned out every single person that hasn't been engaging us back at all. They're still inside of our database. I just deleted them from active leads. The only ones I want in active leads are people that are engaging us one way or another. Okay. So we got 5,300 people that have engaged us one way or another because we got the best code callers in the game. So we're gonna go up here to flame. This flame right here is all the leads that our team who's calling have determined we should probably know about it. It's a hot lead. So if you click on it, Yusuf, Sunny, Trisha, George, Abdul, Mahmood, they are all going in and keeping, there are eyes. There are extra set of eyes. Any lead that they determine is hot, they're going in and marking it hot. Every single day they should be doing that because every day we get leads that are hot. They know what leads are not hot and what leads are hot just based on the conversation that they had with the person. So they should be doing that every day. So that's a reminder to y'all that if you're not, make sure you're marking them hot. They're also going to be having Google leads come in here that are automatically going to be marked hot. But if you want to go in and see the Google leads, it's very simple. So right now I have the hot filter turned on. If you want to get rid of the hot filter, so it goes back to the 5,000 leads, that way you can run a filter on the 5,000 leads. You just click up here, applied, click the X, and it's going to get rid of the hot filter. So, few things. Manage filter, add filter. The filtering in ReSimply is what makes ReSimply so special. So we're going to go down here. A few filters that I love are going to be tags because we can set those up as we please. And then obviously engagement filters. Like the last time the lead texted us or show me any lead that texted us at least once. That's a good filter. Text me any, show me any lead that we've talked to on a phone call. That's a good filter. So I'm just going to go over here to tag for now. And let's say you wanted to, see the Google leads or the pay-per-click leads, right? The PPC leads. So you do that, click continue, and it'll show you all of the leads that I have coming in from Google. But I just started the marketing campaign, but it's a $10,000 campaign per month. So you're going to want to have this filter in your back pocket that you can quickly go here and it will show you all the leads that have come in from pay-per-click. Right now, there's none because I just started the campaign yesterday and my marketing team hasn't even finished the landing page build out. So once everything is done and traffic is running to the page, a ton of leads will be here. Trust me. So just keep an eye on that. And I'll let you know, once you need to start tracking those pay-per-click leads, but that's gonna be a filter that you're gonna want to have saved. Once you have filters saved, by adding the filter, going to the end and saving it, it will show up here under your filters. All you do to run a filter is you click on the play button. So these are all of the leads that have come in from Facebook. So a lot of y'all have found me from Facebook or online. So any leads that come in from there will be on this Facebook leads filter. So how did I get that filter? I went here to add filter. And there's a few ways you could do it. You could do do they have lead source on here? Yeah, but I just like tags. So then go here to Facebook, continue, and save it. And you can save it as Facebook leads. You can also share filters with other people. The reason why I don't share them is because I want y'all to get familiar with the system. So I want y'all to go and create your own filters. So then save and apply. Now that will show you all those Facebook leads. So these leads are on fire. Trust me. That's why most of them are marked fire. If they're not marked fire, they probably ain't fire. Because again, the team is going through and marking the ones fire that need to be marked fire. But I could tell you there is opportunity here. Like most of these I haven't been able to close. This one sold already, so I can get rid of that. We didn't sell it. He ended up selling it elsewhere, unfortunately. So I can go here and mark it dead lead. I'm gonna still keep the drip running because you never know. This guy's got a shit ton of houses. So he's got 10 more drips. So like 10 more months of getting text messages from us. You never know. He might have another house over the next 10 months that he wants to sell to us. So always keep those drips running. And you want to always be going out and getting more drip campaigns turned on. If you go here and you say, Tevin, how many drips a week should I be focusing on? I have a graphic for y'all. Just go here, click, open, and you can see the graphic. Get this pulled up for y'all. So everyone can see I have very realistic KPIs. 50 outbound phone calls a week, like attempts. Like this is just to keep a license. If you don't do this, the bare minimums, you're not gonna have a license. I promise you that. So 50 outbound phone call attempts a week, aiming for 50% answer rate. So I want you to have 25 conversations. So if you don't have 25 conversations, you got to keep calling until you do. 25 weekly prospect conversations, like that's a non-negotiable. So whatever you got to do to have 25 conversations in a week, you're aiming to get 3 to 5 solid leads. So you want to have 3 to 5 good conversations. If y'all are calling back the people that Sonny and them are calling, y'all should have no problem having 25 weekly conversations because you're doing a second touch follow-up. But if you really want to get some money in this game, you'll want to identify your own opportunities in the system as well. But just off of the offshore's callers, you should be able to get your 25 weekly conversations, because as a team, they're sending us, if I was to guess, probably 50 a week, if I was to guess. I haven't run the numbers in a while. I will, to see how many leads Sonny, Yusuf, and Trisha have given us in the last, like on a week by week basis. I'll run those numbers because I'm curious. But y'all should be able to get at least a third of the conversation goal just from following up with Trisha, Yusuf, and Sonny's leads. Then you want to aim for 100 prospect text messages sent weekly. So you could automate that for yourself. All you got to do is go and turn on a drip campaign. So, okay, Tevin, you're saying I need to hit 100 drips a week, 100 text messages a week. How can I do that? So I'm going to show you how I would do it. So there's a few different ways on how I would do it. First is I want to go after new business. I want to have my own set of leads, like that I can work on, because that's where you're going to get the most opportunity. Then I want to go and look at age leads that, you know, maybe I could follow up with, but they should already be on a drip campaign. If you see this lightning bolt, they're on a drip campaign. So everything in active leads should already be on a drip campaign the way I have the system built out. So that's not really where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. I'm going to show you how now. So let me get rid of this Facebook leads. One of the most powerful features in ReSimply is this list stack feature. This is where you're going to get your weekly KPI goals when it comes to text messages. So in this database, I have 47,000 homeowners. And if we look, 98% of them have phone numbers. And if we look at which are landlines, we got 43,000 mobile phones. So the landlines, we can't text those. The others, we ain't gonna text those. But these 43,000 mobiles, all day. So I'm gonna show y'all how to, because here's the thing, y'all, real estate is a full contact sport. So as long as you're talking to the most people, trust me, somebody is gonna have a house to sell. That's just how it goes. These are all homeowners. I don't have, you know, renters in here. My data is very good. I don't have renters in here. So if you just talk to a shit ton of people, part of my French, you're gonna sell houses. So I'm gonna show y'all how to, you know, talk to the most people. So we're gonna go over here to property addresses. I'm gonna go over here to filters. Again, the filtering is the most powerful thing in ReSimply. You got to get familiar with it. And there's a few different things that I want to play with. And you could really just, man, there's so many filters. Like I spend hours just playing with the filters, coming up with different combinations, just finding the best data possible. So I'm gonna show y'all how I think, and you can kind of see how I think and how I navigate the list stack filtering and what I look for. So first thing I want to do is I want to make sure I'm only texting mobile phone numbers. I only want to spend my time analyzing mobiles. So if y'all are following along, I know everyone but Munu's got access to everything. So let me just give Munu his access real quick so he could follow along too.